Hey BookTube, how's it going? I've been up for a really long time and it's barely 9 o'clock in the morning. And that's because this is Memorial Day weekend, and where I live in Big Bear, since this is such a damn tourist trap, everyone has these giant yard sales and stuff on holiday weekends because there's going to be a crap ton of people up here. So for the next 4 days, I have to lock myself in the house because I will lose my mind going into town and it's just going to be hell on earth. I have a book haul because today, because everyone's doing those yard sales, most of them actually don't start till 10. But as I was driving around, I was seeing them setting up, and there wasn't really that much cool shit unless you want to buy like a $500 chair or a $1,500 boat, and I don't want either one of those things. So I went to this church, Catholic church. They were having a treasure sale. I went looking in there, and honestly, when I first walked in, it was a little terrifying. And in fact, when I first got there, the church parking lot was packed. I had to park like out in the dirt in the middle of nowhere, which I thought was weird since it opened at 8 and it was like 8:15. Okay, place was packed, tons of furniture, tons of like just trash looking stuff. Like there was a lot of old computer stuff, but it looked all wrecked. But anyway, so I found the book table. When I first saw it, I was like, oh no. But then digging through it, I did find some cool stuff. Like this. Oh, Franz Kafka, The Complete Stories. Forward by John Updike. So this is really cool. It came out in 95. Well, this printing of it did. And it has all of his long and short stories, not his books or anything like that. And there's a real, like, personal note in there. And I'm not going to read it to you because it's actually kind of, I felt dirty reading it. Not that it said anything bad, but it was, like, really touching. So that was really weird. But it has like tons of stuff besides it. It has like selected writings on Kafka, his chronology, short little essays written on the stuff in the volume, which is pretty cool. The different editors and translators for each story, a bibliography. It's just like, this is a great find. Like, I'm really excited about this. Then I picked this up because I just thought it was weird. The Gun by C.S. Forster. The Story of the Gun and the Guerrillas. The Infantry Journal, Fighting Force Series. And then there's a stamp on it that says Orlando Air Base Library. So there's a part of me that thinks I'm going to get in trouble for having this. But it was written and published in 1943. This is pretty awesome, actually. The African Queen, Captain Horatio Hornblower to the Indies. It's kind of cool, and it has like the other standard military books and manuals you can get, like Tank Fighter Team, The Fight at Pearl Harbor, for sale to the armed forces only, because there's some pretty secret information in that. Oh my gosh, how horrible. What's that plane? Then it says, US and Jap. That's horrible. Well, that's 1943 for you. Anyway, and there you go. What did I say? You know a book's good when you open it and pieces of the paper fly out? Wow, that's really neat. Then I found this. This actually is the first paperback printing of Galapagos by Kurt Vonnegut. It does have a shiny blue cover, and you know how I like shiny things. I have this, but I can't find it anywhere. It's in one of the boxes in the garage. Kurt Vonnegut takes you back 1 million years to AD 1986 and the beginning of the human race. This is like my least favorite cover I think I've ever seen of this book. So anyway, I'm really stoked about this. This book's great, and it talks about the thing that happened that ended the world kind of thing, and how the people on Galapagos are like really the only ones who are left. Start the world again, but everything's told like you already know what the future is. So he'll say like, oh yeah, and Cindy, before she grew flippers, back when this was happening, and so it's like everything's like going back to when these people were just like normal people. It's weird, but it's a really fun book. I like it a lot. And okay, the next book I got, I don't have any concept at all what this book is. I guess I could just read the back of it. But anyway, here it is. It's a Penguin book. The Book of Guys by Garrison. I'm not going to say his last name. Keelor. So look, this is why I got it. That's him. And then that's him. And then that's him. And then that's him. I'm out of here. Pretty cool, huh? Get over it, babes. More women, please. So it's a bunch of short stories by this guy who, I don't know how many girls he could get in an afternoon. I don't know what it's about, but I just like the cover, and it's a Penguin book. So then I found this giant tome. Alfred Hitchcock Presents Stories to Stay Awake By. Oh, it has someone's book saved. It's a book club edition. Oh well. Let's see here. So 1971 was when this came out, I guess. In the contents, we have stories by Robert Bloch, Day Keene, John D. MacDonald, and a ton of other people, but those are the ones I'm excited about. Wow. So I'm pretty stoked. Alfred Hitchcock Presents Stories to Stay Awake By. 35 startling, frightening, suspenseful, chilling exercises and out of mood and suspense. Holla. And then I got this. And again, I don't know why. First printing by Plume in March 89. So anyway, this is the paperback of the drawing of the three. And I have the Gunslinger in this edition. So it's part of the Dark Tower series. So now I have this, and if I want this whole collection, I just need one more. And then I got this for my wife, Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell by Susanna Clark. She loves this, and this is just a really nice edition of it. The pages are really... I don't know what the other editions of this look like. This is the first U.S. edition from 2004. She got hers in the UK. Just look at, like, I don't know if you could see the texture of the pages. Like they've been read and cut like old books. Yeah, I think this is such a beautiful edition of this. And I've never read it, but she bangs on about it. So pretty nice. All those books together cost me $6. Other than that, I got some pretty neat finds for $6. So that was my book haul. I got another book haul video I'm going to be doing later, so